P2B fires back at Elrufai, asking him how many Igbo people work with him. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Peter Gregory is a former governor of Anambra State and a PDP presidential aspirant. He served 2 tenures in Anambra State as a governor. Recently, the governor of Kaduna State, Nasir Ahmed Elrufai, accused P2B of being a tribal bigot. Elrufai alleged that P2B's policies as a governor were tribalistic. Recall that in the near past, during his regime, P2B was rumored of sending Northerners away from Anambra State. Thus, in an interview with Arise Television, P2B answered questions on these claims. He said that there was never a time during his tenure that the Northerners in Anambra State were driven away. Obi said that Northerners were living in the state up even till now. According to him, a suyo seller who is a Northern stays in front of his gate in a nature resident. In his response to Elrufai accusations, P2B said as a governor, he worked with 6 police commissioners and all of them are Northerners. As a matter of fact, he never used his power as a governor to request that any particular officers be sent to him. How many? However, he asked, how many? Can Elrufai tell us how many Igbo people he has worked with? Okay, it is getting really, really tensed. This is the time where people are going to watch out for things that your candidate, your special candidate has to say. This is a time where things will come out unknowingly. Please, Nigerians, watch out. Don't be so gullible that you don't watch it and say, oh, my candidate is the best. See, whenever they have such arguments, pick things from it. You are going to hear a lot of things. Yes, some might come out because they want to, demarcate the other person. So, but some might come out of, this is what is really in my mind. Nigerians, ejimasu. People should not sleep on this one. This election, since they have refused to give us restructuring, and they have also refused to come together for dialogue so that we are going to see how we can make our country better. This is our only ticket to a good Nigeria. And this is the only time. If you pass this time, voila, good deal. That is it. This time is very, as in this particular election, this time around, is like a very delicate baby, like a glass. We must not allow it to break in vain. At least if this glass want to break, let it break in such a way that we have used it well. We must not allow the 2023 election to go by, or we afford to not pick a competent candidate because of our gullibility or because of stomach infrastructure or, pocket infrastructure. This is a very bad timing for those things. So we need to get our facts together. We need to get our acts together. We need to make sure that your candidate you're picking is actually a candidate that, number 1, wants to serve. Number 2, he's competent. Number 3, he's dogged. We don't need somebody who is going to go there and be calm. We need people who, if the lawmakers are making laws that will, that will strangle or sniff life out of us, he's going to come out and say, no, these policies are he's going to be like, no. He's going to regulate them. We need to have a candidate that will not, the judiciary will not be a remote to him. He's going to respect the rule of law. He's going to respect the law of separation of powers. He's going to be fair. He's going to be just. Everything is like he will be the David of our time. We should look out for these qualities. Somebody who is going to be an Indabuski, we don't want. In as much as we don't want somebody who is going to be too calm, we also don't want somebody who is going to be a tyrant. We want somebody who is going to be reasonable, someone who will have. In fact, I look forward to having we Nigerians having a president that communicates. He hears Nigerians and he hears and he acts like he hears, not like he hears and plays dumb. He sees and plays blind, or listens and plays deaf. You understand me? Exactly. Why are APC members, both Igbo, Hausa and Yoruba, picking on P2B when there are 15 candidates seeking PDP presidential nomination? Could it be that there's something special about this man? Why are they all afraid of him? This is really, really getting interesting. Wherever and whenever light appears, darkness quakes. The appearance of a lion terrifies the rest animals in the jungle. P2B is the only man to beat in 2023, and a smart party will automatically give him the ticket without a vote. Okay. Good response to that Elrufai. He is the one that's a tribal bigot. Please, Nigerians should ignore him and let us pray and work for P2B to click not only the PDP ticket but to win the presidential election to replace this clueless APC-led government by President Muhammadu Buhari. Please. Okay. A man without destiny don't have enemy. P2B is destined to be the president. His enemy have Senate, but you cannot stop the dreams of Joseph. He will rule you sons of Belial. P2B's fans are here. My owners, after you people come out to defend him right there, like this. Especially those who, not even for P2B's fans now. Those who are saying, oh, we have other competent candidates. And you are sure. After you defend them online, I hope on that day you're not going to be sleeping on your bed saying, after all, this election safe gone. If I go now, they will do their selection. No. They have already known the candidate they're going to pick. No. They can't keep fooling us. Ask yourself, for those who will always come out to say, well, I'm not even going to vote. Reason, because after all now, these people, they have already made their selection. We're just going to be going there to waste our time. That is a lie. That is a very big lie. A lie of the 18th century. This is the 21st century. Look around you. These candidates, they are campaigning. They're going around distributing. This is the period where they distribute money like pure water sachet. You understand? Now ask yourself, why would they be distributing money if they know the candidate? Do you understand? How exactly, why would they be, is it that they want to, as in, you understand me, they just want to do Sarah? Ask yourself very well. Ask yourself, if these people have already known, they're not going to be disturbing, there are some things they will not be doing. But because they know that they tell that tale to make credible voters to stay indoors, and so that the non-credible voters they have bought their vote will come out to vote. But if we, the credible voters, step out, go into the street, tell them that no, on that day, we are here for you people, we're not going anywhere. And of course, there's something that INEC is doing this year that is very peculiar. They are saying, if your voting center, check it very well. If your voting center is far from your house, it's time you go to an INEC office. That I think where they normally give PVCs, you can go there and tell them, see you, uncle, that place that I voted last election, I cannot go there. Please, I want to vote somewhere close to my house. It's even better. It's even better and safer. Nobody knows what is going to happen on that particular election period. But it's better that it's closer to the house and safer, so that people can as well be comfy going out to cast their votes for their most competent candidate. That is my own opinion. It is very, in fact, INEC this time around, these things, it makes a whole lot of sense. So Nigerians should take this opportunity, go out to vote, and make sure you vote for a competent candidate. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.